Here we go! It's time for some more Smash Brothers news. This is the big one. Da 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 da.
Hello everyone, I'm the director of Super Smash Brothers.
Hello, Sakurai.
Of Soar Limited. Yes, I'm still alive.
Ah!
I'm here at the Namco Bandai Studios in their Mirai Kenkyujo building, where we're developing Super Smash Brothers for Wii U and Nintendo 3DS. This is where I come to work every day. And from here, I'd like to share some information about our new Smash Brothers games. Please keep in mind, though, that the games are still under development, so anything in the game footage you're about to see could change.
Alright. Release info.
First off, let me share some important information when we plan to release the games. The Nintendo 3DS version will be released this summer.
This
with the
summer?
Wii U version targeted
What?
for release this upcoming winter.
What? This summer?
The 3DS version is coming out first.
What?
These titles are packed with content,
What?
so we need time to do them justice.
This is
Thank you all
summer?
for your patience.
Oh my gosh. That's... Okay.
This may be a bit too technical for some, but please, let me just get this out. The Nintendo 3DS version is going to essentially run at 60 frames per
What?
second, and it will all be in stereoscopic 3D.
I thought the 3DS
I
couldn't
imagine many of you
handle
understand
60
that for a
frames
game
per
the scale of
second.
Smash Brothers, this is quite a feat.
Jungle
It made the
Japes!
engine very
Yes! Stages are coming back! Old
Some of the assist
stages are
tokens
coming
and
back!
buttons will move at 30 frames per second, but the fighters will all move smoothly, so gameplay
Oh,
shouldn't be
it looks so good. Oh no, Samurai Gore is not playable. That's disappointing. Differences, alright.
As we've said before, the 3DS version and the Wii U version will have the same roster, so all the characters on the website will appear on both systems. That said, the stages you play on will be very different between versions.
Yeah, now it's
Most of
not
the stages
E3.
we've introduced so far
Oh!
will be playable on one console or the other.
Smash felt like the
Easy, yeah.
transitioned.
As for stages that appear on both the 3DS and Wii U, such as the series staple Battlefield, the designs will differ depending on the system.
Alright.
Additionally, in the 3DS version, each stage will have 2 songs tied to it.
Alright.
You may remember there were some stages like this in Super Smash Bros. Melee.
So I guess I won't go extreme for 3DS. That's perfectly fine.
For the Wii U version, you can go into My Music to find a treasure trove of songs from past Smash Bros. Games.
Man,
We had this
that's
feature
gonna
in
be
Super Smash Bros.
amazing.
Brawl. And of course, there are going to be elements that link the 3DS and Wii U versions, but I'll tell you about those at a later date.
Oh, come on. Stages, woohoo!
Now let's take a look at some stages.
Oh boy, this is so exciting. Is that Bomb Forest? Okay, the Pitfall's coming back. Spirit Train. Rideau Valley. Arena Ferox. Tortimer Island. The living room. Prism Tower. Rainbow Road. Find me. Balloon fight. Oh, that's cute. So yeah, Jungle Japes is returning. So past stages from other games will return. Mario Galaxy! Woohoo! Pyrosphere. Town and City. So generic. Boxing ring. Pilot wings. Skyloft. Windy Hill. Garden of Hope. We Fit Studio. That looks interesting. Palatina's Temple. Oh, it's so big. Halberd. Oh yeah, Halberd is coming back. Nice.
I bet these stages look familiar.
Yeah, they
They
do.
appeared in previous titles, and now we're bringing them back. Obviously, each system will have different past stages.
Nice. Yellow Devil.
This is a Mega Man stage called Wily Castle. Let me tell you about the Yellow Devil found here. In the background, you can see all of Dr. Wily's castle from Mega Man 2. And then something comes flying out. It's the Yellow Devil. As its body assembles, it
It's
obstructs the fighter.
scary. It's scary.
The Yellow Devil attacks the fighters, but they can also counterattack. So basically, the only vulnerable spot is its eye.
Man.
And then, if you manage to defeat the thing, there's a big explosion. This explosion will become an attack for the player who gets the last hit on the eye, so try to snare as many enemies as you can.
Okay.
In multiplayer, it becomes a competition to see who can take down the Yellow Devil. Do you go directly for damage? Do you try to steal the final strike? Or do you perhaps target the fighters who have targeted the Yellow Devil? There are plenty of
A
possible
lot of
strategies.
aerial attacks needed.
Boss characters make appearances in other stages, not just this one.
Yes, Ridley is not playable. Woo! A quiz. What character is this? I know it's Fire Emblem Awakening because of the music. Tiki. Okay. Online play.
Now let's look at how online play will work. The Wii U version will have online multiplayer as Brawl did. You'll have the
Tokyo
option
versus
to play
Kyoto.
only with friends, or with anyone online. But the 3DS version isn't going to be overshadowed. It's going to have online multiplayer as well.
They
Of course, if your
need
connection isn't smooth, you
to
won't be able to play comfortably.
fix
So I hope
the
you'll find a way to connect at a fast access point to
lag.
get ready for online. For optimal results on the Wii U version, I recommend using a wired connection. It's naturally more stable than wireless.
2 game modes, alright.
In Super Smash Bros. Brawl, when you played online anonymously, players could freely choose stages, and we tried to make it so they could customize their matches however they wanted. Unfortunately, it's fair to say this resulted in a number of problems. Of course, at the time there were limits to what we could do online, and now we can do a lot more.
Oh, they're
For
noting
our
the
upcoming games,
problem.
we're giving the player even more choices.
Oh,
When you're not playing with friends, you'll be able to enter one of 2 modes. Modes we're calling For Fun and For Glory.
casual competitive?
When you play in For Fun mode, your stage will be picked randomly from all stages except Final Destination,
Woo!
and all items will have a chance of appearing.
So,
The only
feign
data
the
that will be
casual
recorded will be
and
the number of your victories.
competitive crowd. Nice.
In For Glory mode, the only stage available will be Final Destination.
Whoa, that
There are no
looks
platforms
really
or elevated
good.
areas on this stage.
Final
It's perfectly
Destination
flat.
looks
There will
great.
also be no items.
Let's down and put in the day
The results of your
cover.
matches, including your defeats, will all be recorded while you're in For Glory mode.
That's interesting.
For fun, for glory. I hope you enjoy both modes.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, and of course, when you play with your friends, you can set the rules to whatever you feel like. You can play stock battles, or matches with no time limit, on whatever stages you want.
What about coin battles?
The type of player who will frequent the 4 Glory lobby probably spent a lot of time on Final Destination in previous titles. But since there are tons of stages and musical pieces in the game, I'd like that player to get a chance to experience all that Super Smash Bros. Has to offer. So please, take a look at this. Almost all the stages now have a Final Destination.
What?
Now the 4 Glory lobby has plenty of variety as well.
Oh my gosh. That's interesting.
Anonymous online matches are no more. Instead, names linked to players' Nintendo Network IDs will appear. There will be a code of conduct in place, just like in Miiverse, to keep things pleasant. Furthermore, we're currently talking about measures to cut down on players starting a match and then not playing, players who relentlessly target a single opponent, players who repeatedly self-destruct, players intentionally dropping out too much or dropping out for technical reasons, and other abuses of the system.
Oh,
These
cheats.
measures may include banning such players from online play for a time.
Okay, so
And the
no
more they abuse their
hacking.
fellow players,
That's
the
good.
longer their bans will be. Please be aware, there will be penalties for baselessly reporting
I'm
players as well.
proud of that.
I hope we can all work toward creating an online environment where everyone can enjoy themselves.
Yeah, I hope so too. Global Smash Power.
There's one more area where players will be able to enjoy themselves online: scoring competitions.
Alright.
However, a simple ranking system that shows where you rank among hundreds of thousands of other players
Oh,
would
it
be too
should.
broad and not much
It's
fun.
like leaderboards.
So we're not going to do rankings or anything from online battles. What we can do is grab scores for clearing solo modes and things like that. That's why we've created and implemented something called Global Smash Power. This is an entirely new type of ranking system. The bigger this stat is, the stronger the player is. It indicates how your scores stack up against other players. So you'll be able to use your Global Smash Power to say, my score is better than 300,000 people worldwide.
Man, that's interesting. Makes you feel good about yourself. Boosting
You should also know
self-esteem.
Though there won't be rankings in online multiplayer, there will be some sort of matchmaking going on based on skill levels.
Items.
Now let's take a look at some items.
The beam sword. Is that Donkey Kong Country music? It's like from Returns. It's like a remix of the Rocket Barrel theme. Pow block. Okay. Like the original Mario Brothers stage. Nice. Fire bar? What the? Back shield. Interesting. Bomb shoe. I don't know if it will replace like the Harkins or anything. That ore club looks very dangerous. X-bomb. X-bomb. Polka tape bomb. So I'm guessing Almost House Smash is gonna be different. Rocket belt. Alright. Steel diver.